Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jake O'Neill, your art teacher today. Welcome to lesson 6. In this lesson we're going to be looking at an artist called Giuseppe Arcimboldo, or Arcimboldo, however you pronounce his surname. I'm not quite sure, but we'll just call him Giuseppe because that's his first name. Now, I've got it on the screen to the left. You can see here we've got a variety of faces and they all look quite obscured, quite strange. But they definitely look like faces. Some of them are obviously clearly just drawn faces. Some of them are by him. Some of them are just random images of the artist. But by and large, what we're looking at is most of his works here, especially these 8 that the mouse is hovering over right now. So yeah, this lesson's a little bit different, delivered a little bit differently, a little bit of a different format. I thought I'd just jump on here and show you on the internet, so you can see quite clearly what it is we're looking at. So let's just click on one of these images, get a bit of a closer look. So what's going on here, guys? So in the last lesson, or the last couple of lessons, we've been learning about art movements. And in the first lesson on art movements, we looked at surrealism and we looked at different art movements over time, okay? Now, Giuseppe Arcimboldo is an Italian Renaissance painter, best known for creating these imaginative portraits from the 1500s. 1527 he was born, died in 1593. So this goes back 500 years, guys. This is a long time ago, and he was best known for painting like somewhat important people. He was a court painter, and just looking at a little bit of his wiki, these works form a distinct category from his other productions. He was a conventional court painter of portraits for 3 Holy Roman emperors in Vienna and Prague, also producing religious subjects and other things. A series of coloured drawings of exotic animals in the imperial menagerie. I'm not sure what that word is. He specialised in grotesque symbolical compositions of fruits, animals, landscapes, or other various inanimate objects arranged into human forms. The still life portraits were clearly partly intended as curiosities to amuse the court, but critics have speculated as to how seriously they engage with Renaissance, Neoplatonism, or other intellectual currents of the day. When you're reading about artwork, it does get a little bit tongue twister. Excuse the voice, by the way, I'm a little bit bummed up. So yeah, this is a painter who created these paintings and composed fruits together to create these images of people from the courts. And you know, how does this make you feel? What do you think about this sort of work? You know, is it a bit of a mockery on these people? What's the meaning behind it? Is it just exploring different ways of creating images with everyday objects or inanimate objects like fruits or flowers? Here this piece here is made up of like things you would find in a beautiful garden, for example. You know, there's flowers and you know, botanical leaves and all sorts of different things. This one is like vegetables on the face and fruits, with some sort of farmland wheat for his coat. So yeah, we've got a very interesting artist here, some very interesting artworks, and I just wanted you guys to take a look at Giuseppe, and I want you to create a page in your sketchbook, or 2 or 3, just dedicated to this artist, Giuseppe Arcimboldo, from 1507. I think it's important. He's one of these important figures where even 500 years ago people were experimenting with sort of surrealist painting and creating these funky images. So you know, some people might think, oh well, 500 years ago people didn't have any creative juices flowing, but yes, indeed they did. It's just different to today, of course. But yeah, make a page in your sketchbook, write 3 things you like about Giuseppe, 3 things you don't like about Giuseppe, and 3 facts about Giuseppe. So 9 things in total. You could just write 9 lines. I like this, I like this, I like this, so on and so forth, okay? And then just do a little bit of research. And if you want to have a go at drawing something yourself made up of, you know, fruits or vegetables or things you'd find wherever, then go ahead and do that. But that's not the task itself. The task itself is just to do a little bit of research on Giuseppe Arcimboldo. Guys, that's going to be enough for lesson 6. We're going to be moving swiftly on to lesson 7, where we're going to be looking at pop art, okay? Thank you very much for watching, and of course, like, share, comment and subscribe. Check the description for the email address to submit any drawings or any artworks that you've been doing and you want a little bit of a review on them. Thank you very much. See you in lesson 7.